Utah. Yeah, there's a lot going on, you know what I mean? So yeah, just gonna bring out some, where we at? This. Yeah, so there was eight found fatally shot in a Utah home, including 5 children. A Utah man fatally shot his 5 children, his mother-in-law and his wife, then killed himself 2 weeks after the woman had filed for divorce, according to authorities and public records. So, you know, I don't know what nation these were, but I thought I'd bring it out because obviously, you know, we have to go by the scriptures, innit? So if you can get me Romans 7 and 2. Baba for sure. Romans 7 and 2.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 2. For the woman which have an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of the husband.
That's right, man. So basically, yeah, the woman can't be filing for no divorce. That's not her say. You know what I mean? So she can't be putting away her husband. You know what I mean? So that's just it on that. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that was. But there's, another thing now. An artificial intelligence is about to defend a human in court for the first time ever. So now they're getting robots or AIs in the court system to defend them, like, you know, as a lawyer on that. And the AI was developed by a company called Do Not Pay, which describes itself as the world's first robot lawyer. And yeah, it was first made for parking tickets, but now they're going to be putting them in courts. Do you know what I mean? So that they're going down that whole AI route on that. On the next thing, families burn corpse of COVID victims in the streets of China as cases explode. Hospitals and funeral homes are now overflowing with dying patients and decomposing bodies. In a video in Huan town of Shanghai, members of a family appear to have resorted to carrying out an unauthorized cremation in a car park outside a block of flats. So yeah, man, they're burning, you know, like the Walking Dead and that, like, because they got disease, they're burning them now in car parks and that, you know? Yeah, go on. Bring it out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 48 and verse 1. Against Moab, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, woe unto Noble, for it is spoiled. Kittim is confounded and taken. Misgab is confounded and dismayed.
Ah, man. Yeah, Moab, they're gonna be destroyed, literally, and they are. And the thing is, obviously, if someone could get me Jeremiah 25 and 33, Baba show, because this is all biblical, man. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, they ain't really getting their full judgment yet, we know that it's all of the Most High. So whatever's happening, you know, they're burning bodies out there. That's of the Most High, man. Straight up. You got it? 25, 33.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25 and verse 33. And the slain of Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. Yeah. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried, nor buried. Yeah. They shall be dung upon the earth.
Yeah, that's it, man, and that's what they are. They're dung, man, right about now on the earth. And you see what I mean? Like, only in China right now are they talking about this whole COVID thing still. You know what I mean? It's a mad thing. Like, they're literally indoctrinating it out there. They're probably pushing it as well on the vaccines and that. You got something?
Yeah, like this is future policy, but yeah.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Again, like, this doesn't come to pass this isn't going on now, but it's just going to happen in the future, right?
Just like the previous precept.
Come on. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. The dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
That's right, man. And just think as well, like if the funeral homes and that are all literally full up, you know what I mean? That's what actually brings diseases as well. Like when dead bodies are left out for so long, you know, the animals start gets in the air, like the, what's it called it?
Like the 10 plagues of Egypt.
Yeah. What's they call it though? When the body decomposes, it brings out some smell and that. Yeah, but that's what happens. That goes into the air. Do you know what I mean? It causes diseases. That's why they're burning them, because they know if they don't burn them, they're gonna be the diseases. You know what I mean?
You know what toxins that come out?
Yeah. And your body,
Body fluids and that stuff to come out the pores.
Yeah.
And remember, them Moabites be eating octopus, bats and that. So imagine
Rats,
a dead Moabite. Aye.
Can't, man. Yeah, no, for real. They're on some next vibe still, what they're eating out there. So yeah, on the next thing now, what's it? There's been a arrest warrant put out for Donald Trump over the assassination of that Iranian General Qasem Soleimani or whatever his name is. Do you know what I mean? So Iraq have put a arrest warrant out for Donald Trump. But I don't know, like whether they'll put it there, you know what I mean? Because come on, how many arrest warrants should there be? Flipping George Bush, Osama bin Laden, so what's his name?
George Clinton.
What's his name? What did I say? Barack Obama, that's it. Yeah, all of these, man. Where's their arrest warrant?
Remember the Pizzagate trials?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the
that's what he said.
Pizzagate trials, man.
Yeah.
Everyone swept that under the rug, man.
Yeah.
And then you got you want to talk about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock and
Yeah.
anything with a Jake getting against a Jake. They want to bring that up, but do you know what they did? They pushed that they went into the Congress building, right?
Yeah.
So they hid the Pizzagate trials with the little rioting thing.
Yeah.
Right? So that they can push that under the rug, man. That's your own political distractions that they got in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But you guys are tricky, man, with your policies and your little agendas and your planning, man. We know, man. We know you're hiding things, and it's out there. Like the fact we couldn't talk about the COVID thing before. Now we can speak about it cleanly and plainly without getting our channel striked. We was getting striked how many times before? But now, because the case is that you lost it, they lost the case, and now they've exposed how much damn poisons they got in that damn vaccine, man.
That's right.
Now we can talk about it.
That's right.
Now you ain't got to wear your damn masks.
That's right.
Right, because you damn guys, you're the devil, man, with your damn witches and wizards, with your damn cauldron pots, man, and your damn philosophers, like your Darwin theory philosophers, man. You guys are devils, man.
And your warlocks, you know what I mean? Conjuring up demons and that in the pot and that.
Pot, man.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You know how many people are just dropping dead suddenly?
Hey, look
You know
at them
what I'm
now.
saying?
Where's COVID now, man?
I'm not
Hey,
just
look.
that.
Where's COVID, man?
Not just that. How many of these have got the jab? You know?
Remember,
I
you
would say at least 80% of them.
Hey, where's COVID, man?
You know?
Where's your
At least 80 of them. 80%
Where's your
of them
where's your
have
mask
got
on, man?
the thing.
No
You get me?
no mask anymore,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. It's all a lie, man. And there's been many people dropping dead constantly, man.
It's the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will show the nation thy nakedness, and thy kingdom thy shame.
Yeah, that's right, man. He's being revealed right about now, you know? Esau and his wicked devices, and the other nations, they're all being revealed, man. All their secret councils, all their plots that they're devising. they're all being uncovered, man. Their skirt's gonna be uncovered, man. That's it. Straight out. Anyone got anything else? Well, what's it? Next thing now, 2 rockets struck a US base in northeastern Syria following the 3rd anniversary of the killing of that same guy that I just mentioned, the Iranian military leader Qasem Soleimani, by a US drone strike in 2020. So yeah, they're hitting up. It's 2 years, I don't think. It can't be 3 years. Oh yeah, it is actually, isn't it? It's 3 years. Still, yeah, wow. Yeah, man. So that's how you know how much.
In remembrance to the nuclear scientists, they're just gonna start slapping up you guys that shouldn't be there, man. Like, what are you doing? What's America doing in Syria, man? What's America doing? What did they do for Iraq, man? What did America do for Afghanistan, man?
That's right.
Come on. And then you got the audacity to disrespect Negroes that are saying that we are the Israelites. To saying that read Hebrews to Negroes. I want to see the contracts of all you damn Jewish people. You got audacity to look at us like we said something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
When you guys are in other people's countries, stealing,
everything.
murdering, killing, setting up base.
That's right.
When they don't want you there.
That's right.
You guys are the devil, man.
That's right. And that's why these lot, they don't care now, man. In Syria, they're not giving, the Syrians are not giving a damn, man. They're sending rockets at US bases in their country. And that never used to happen before. Like, that's some proper, like, what do they call it? Breach. You know, like, if, you know, back then, if they were doing that, they would have went all out. Do you know what I'm saying? If you take out 1 or 2 soldiers of the Americans, they're coming with a whole force. You get what I'm saying? You got something? Go on.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou come down to the ground, which thou didst weaken the nations? Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, This is the man that made the earth to tremble, that didst shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house.
That's right, man. That's what these are going to say. Is this the guy that caused all this destruction? But they're not realizing that the Most High has put it in his spirit to be like that and to create these missiles and these nuclear weapons to kill each other.
And he put it in the heathen spirit to realize this guy's a weakling as well, man.
Yeah, that's right, man. A base.
Why you got this guy, this waste man, that hairy, damn red hairy guy? Yeah, we remember you, George. You took off the glasses, man. Remember you, George. When George came by and took the glasses off, thought you forgot it. Remember Harry George, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Those are the guys. Yeah, no, I've got another one.
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah, bring up.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4. Whereas Edom said, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, They shall build, but I will throw down.
I will what?
But I will throw down.
Yeah.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
The border of what?
The border of wickedness.
Yeah.
And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
That's right, forever, man. You know, and that's why this is so beautiful, because the Most High will use the nation that He hates forever to punish His chosen. Do you know what I'm saying? You know. Go on.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him to make him drunken also, that thou mayest look on the nakedness. Thou art filled with shame. Look, basically, they've gone into other countries, they push what? Christmas. They push their women, feminism, like, oh, don't do that to the women. They do that when they go into equal rights with the men and then what did the women do in Afghanistan, man? The men then was like, yo, you need to know what's wrong with you women, man. What are you talking about, man? And they got what? Chastised, man. That's why a lot of them wanted to jump on the plane. Because they done what? The nations went into, the Caucasians went into their countries and showed them so much folly and wickedness, man. Leave Afghanistan alone, man.
Right.
Leave Iraq alone. They don't like you. They don't want you there, man. Alright? Leave them alone. Alright? Stay in your own rocks. Stay in your own Russia and where do they come from? Russia and Germany. Alright? Stay in the rocks, man.
The Scandinavian area.
Stay in Poland and that. Don't go to another man's country and tell him anything, man. Alright, you damn wicked Caucasians, man. Alright, verse 16. Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be covered. The cup of the Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be in thy glory. So that's the glory is them vomiting up. That's gonna be your glory, man. Seeing you vomit, man. All that stuff they've drunk, all that drink that they've drunk. You're gonna vomit, man.
Wine, that
Verse Habakkuk 2:16, 17. For the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee. See, now you got the Syrians mashing you up, man. For the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoil of the beast which made them afraid because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
They're gonna come up against you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Shalom. Shalom. That's right. God, beautiful to see.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 73 and verse 4. For they are not bound in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men.
Yeah, what?
They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covering them as a garment.
Beautiful precept, you know? Because we had the example of the Edomite that come up earlier.
Speaking lofty.
Yeah, like, and being proud about it, do you know what I mean? But again, you know, violence covers him as a garment. You get what I'm saying? And they're not ashamed of it. Yeah, go on, King.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 1. But no, they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose father I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old was in Salakia, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meats. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools.
They were what?
They were children of fools. Children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
That's it, man. It's perfect. So if you want to read about the so-called white man and the Edomite, Job 31 down to 8 explains it all, because that's what's happened in the past. They were driven out among men, among all nations. Do you know what I mean? And then they came back. Obviously the Most High kept a little remnant of them to come back and to do this whole wickedness what's happened today. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, beautiful, man. That's who they are, man. You can't, you know, you have to go through the precepts to find out who's who. Do you know what I mean? Like you was bringing out to the brother earlier. Obviously you put only a couple, but you know, that wasn't the topic. We were trying to keep him edified, you know what I'm saying? But we know who the Edomites are, man. And that's simple. So what's it? On another one now, Putin has ordered a warship into the Atlantic and Indian Ocean, but it's past the Atlantic right now, armed with new hypersonic missiles which apparently can't be shot down and move at 9 times the speed of sound. So yeah, the UK government have already mentioned that they've seen it pass, because from Russia to the Atlantic they would go over the top, innit? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be in the Atlantic Ocean. So you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get near enough for America and us as well, and England, UK at the same time. So yeah, I haven't actually got some.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that blows the coal in the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument of his work, and have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, and that's it, man. He created, the Most High created the smith. The Most High created these nations to conjure up all these wicked devices. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there were ships back in them times there, innit? But think about this whole cannons and missiles and all that. That's on the next level. Only Esau would be really capable of such things, you know? Go on.
This is the book of Revelations chapter 9 and verse 16. And the number of the army of horsemen were 2,000. Yeah, 200,000. And I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of incense and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire.
Out of their what?
And out of their mouths issued fire.
Yeah.
And the smoke and brimstone. So now in this time, they don't understand what a rocket or a nuclear weapon looks like.
Come.
But in Revelations, it's saying you guys are gonna kill each other, man.
Come.
They knew about this 2,000 years ago, man.
That's right.
They got 2,000 or 1,900 and so on years ago. There was in the Bible, Putin blowing you guys up was in the Bible.
Come.
It talks about you in Ezekiel, man, about they're gonna build nukes to blow each other up, man. Alright? And it says, and I'll read it again, keep reading. And it says, Revelations 9 and verse 18. By these three was the third of men killed by fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. Now that's the mushroom cloud. That's the smoke of radioactive technology. The radioactive waves is gonna mess you guys up, man. Right? The radiation levels, you can't withstand that. Neither can your fruits, neither can your vegetables, neither can your oxes and your sheep and your chickens. You love a KFC, your chickens. None of that is going to withstand against the nuclear radiation, or even the blast itself. But just imagine the catastrophic effects. Even the water will turn into tidal waves, tsunamis. are gonna wash out little England.
Yeah.
They ain't even gotta hit England. They can just hit the side of it,
Or the sea,
hit the
yeah.
sea,
then
and
that's
it will just
it's-
wash out England.
Yeah.
They actually think England's a big place. It's a little place, man.
island.
Go in the
We're not
plane
a country, we're
and
an
go
island.
and you know when the planes hold traffic, and you got to circle England until you can land. England is tiny, blood. The tsunamis will wash you out with one nuclear weapon, man. Let alone the 200 or so of Satan 2, Satan 3, the new thing. Man made the new. Man's got a new range. What was that range?
Yeah, 1,000. Yeah.
What's it called?
5,000 miles.
What's it called? I want to learn this one.
What?
It's the name of the new
Oh,
the hype of the new
it was
the
a
new
new
hypersonic
hypersonic
missile.
missile.
Hypersonic,
I
my
think
guy.
it was called Zircon, if I'm correct.
What's it called?
Zircon.
The Zircon.
But I might be wrong though, still.
So we got Satan 1,
Yeah.
Satan 2, and we got Zircon.
a few Zircons.
A few
But there's not- you know what I mean?
Zircons.
There's a few of them armed on that ship.
Mad.
You know what I'm saying? You got something?
Go on.
This
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 8 and verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the river, and upon the foundation of water. And the name of the star was called Wormwood.
And it was called what?
And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the water became wormwood, and many men died of the water, because they were made bitter.
Yeah, man. And wormwood, that it means better, isn't it? You know? Because what like the brother was saying, once it hits, it's going to make everything, like, it's going to contaminate everything, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. It's not just it's a chemical thing as well. It's not just a nuclear warhead. They'll put chemicals in that as well. That's why you get the radiation and that.
What they call it, chemical warfare.
Yeah, chemical warfare.
Ah, can't. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 6. May a man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may one quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow that is shot from a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and he is he that can drive them away. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?
Right, man. No, once these buttons get pressed, there's nothing that they could do. The Most High has already ordained it. Do you know what I mean? That's why it says he killeth and he maketh alive. Do you know what I'm saying? Go on.
Famous one, man. Matthew is 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. The Israelites that fear the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdoms, and there shall be famine and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, man. So these things are only gonna get worse and worse as the days go by. You know, all these other countries are gonna start getting involved. China and Taiwan are gonna start moving, doing bits and bobs. Do you know what I mean? The BRICS gonna get involved as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, Iran and that are gonna help out with Russia. So yeah, this is what's gonna happen, man. Yeah. That's another thing as well. Israel, if they they had a president, a new president sworn in or something in Israel, and he keeps going to the dome of the rock where all the Muslims pray in Israel. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, and he's going there, and it's not allowed. Like, the Jews are not actually allowed to go there. Still, only a certain, the Jewish Shalakia, my bad. Yeah, the Jewish are not allowed to go there. Still, you know, and it's a big thing going on about it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's another thing.
The Palestinians were fighting in the Gaza Strip, isn't it?
Yeah,
Gaza, they was letting up bare rockets, man.
yeah, exactly.
Gaza's a mad thing, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's always been what's it, war against them, innit? The Jewish and the Palestinians, innit? Fighting over a land that's not even theirs.
And that's why, what's it called? You got the man there in Jamaica, they say, oh, this is the Gaza Strip. Because there's a strip in Jamaica where you can't cross one part and the other road. They got like
Gullies.
the gullies and the boulders. They got trolleys, they got stones, they got everything.
big boulders.
Bollards. Saying if you can't cross this part in the community, because this is our ends, this is your ends. You know what I mean? And there's hell from that side of the road to that side of the road. It's like August Town, man. Where the football field become a battlefield, man. And it's going to become a battlefield for you guys. When the Russians get ready to blow you guys up, you're going to be hiding in the car parks, man. In Tottenham car park, they'll be hiding from the nukes and the radiation, man. How you going to fight radiation, man? This guy's like he's gonna blow it away. You can't blow away a nuclear weapons, man.
We don't give a damn about London, man.
London's gonna burn, man. London's gonna burn. Israel is gonna burn. America's gonna burn.
That's right.
Tokyo's
And
gonna
all
burn.
the wicked people as well.
Greece, Italy's gonna burn. Rome's gonna burn.
That's right.
Spain, Russia. Don't forget Tokyo and China and Hong Kong. They're all gonna burn, man. Because you guys have got your own things. Let's not. You got very proud, innit? Yeah, we got our nukes as well, mate. Don't get it twisted. We got our nukes. So when they throw their nukes, we're gonna throw our ones, man. Don't remember James Bond, the film, when they had to go and rush quickly and stop the nuke from going off, because what? If they let off their ones, then Russia's got some as well, mate. You know what I mean? It's called a nuclear warfare for a reason. Right? Get ready for it, man. Get ready for it, and you're not gonna fight in the nukes, my guy. They're gonna blow up. You're gonna be damn mash up.
Let me see how he's gonna fight this. Let me see this.
Well, I know, because he was like, oh yeah, when it happens, yeah, we'll fight. We'll fight. I say you ain't fighting no nuke. You know what I mean?
This is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12.
Bring it up.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people
Yeah, all the people.
that have fought against Jerusalem, and their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
While they what?
While they stand upon their feet.
Yeah.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
So how are you gonna fight that?
How you fight?
You're not gonna be able to fight that, man. You're just gonna have to endure it.
I'm banned, bro.
Yeah, that's it. And everyone's gonna get it, man. If you're not under the protection of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, then
Like
that's
me, Shadrach and
that's right.
Shadrach and Abednego.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Calm.
Fine.
You got something?
Joel 3 and 1.
Yeah, Joel 3 and 1.
Book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 1.
That's my part.
Joel.
Yeah. It's the top bit. That's like that. Oh, it is.
That's what you want.
No.
It's Michael, bro.
Yeah, that's my part.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this. I know what you mean, though.
That's another page.
Yeah, that's another page.
Go after Habakkuk. Go after Amos, sir. Or before Amos.
Oh, give it to me, nigga.
One.
Yeah, man. So these lot are gonna get their judgment, man. Still, like they're not gonna be lining up for no more football matches, you know.
See, but that's
Mine is like that. Mine is like
Joel 3. Joel chapter 3, verse 1.
Book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yep.
And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Oh man, yeah, it's the valley of Jehoshaphat, isn't it? Jehoshaphat. And that's gonna be like, what is that? Yeah, that's gonna be near the Euphrates, isn't it? Just past, yeah, that's it.
They call it the Middle East, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's going to be in Israel, man. Yeah, like the brother said, from Jordan, right, the Gaza Strip, Ashdod. It's going to be a burning there. Remember he says he's going to come from Bosra.
Yeah, that's right.
With his garments dyed and drenched in blood. Where is that, man? The Middle East, man. Right, that's where he's coming to them to do what? To slay the Amalekites, man.
Right, that's right.
Right, he's going to have some bloody garments, man, to slay the Amalekites, man. Esau, man.
Right, so what's it? In Saudi Arabia, there's been a lot of heavy rain causing a lot of flooding, you know, and this is a desert land, so this is normal. This is not normal to them. Again, San Francisco Bay Area had a serious storm causing major floods, which were sounding the emergency alarm as well over the last week, I would say. There was a crazy snowstorm in Canada, Ontario, which basically froze up the whole house. See, like last week I was saying about New York, some of the people died in their houses because it got over snowed, didn't it? This is the same now, so we're going to be hearing of some deaths after that as well. What's it? Yeah, around Europe as well, like all Poland, Belgium, Germany. Right about now, it should be quite cold, isn't it? It's coming off the end of winter. It should be cold out there, but they're having heat waves. Certain places are having heat waves and record highs for temperatures out there. So you know, there's a big shift in things right about now. And there's a volcano in Hawaii. Called Kilauea or something like that, and it erupts and it's looking crazy, causing all earthquakes and that around the surrounding areas. So yeah, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. That's why Israel needs to come back to the law, statutes and commandments, get together, do you know what I mean, and start praising the Most High, man.
That's right.
Before it's too late, because like it says, was it in Proverbs? You know, he's gonna laugh at your calamity. When fear cometh, that's when you're gonna want to start trying to keep the laws, statutes and commandments, or call on him. Yeah, go on, get it. And he's not gonna listen, he's not gonna hear you, man. What is it? Proverbs 1.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. And I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. I will mock when your fear cometh.
That's it, man. So when you're scared, like that guy was saying, I will fight, he ain't gonna be saying that when there's a nuke coming right at him, innit? He's gonna be he's trying to duck under a car and all that. And the Most High is going to laugh, man, at all these nations, man. So yeah.
They're going to hide, man. They're going to hide, man. Amos. These man said they're going to duck and hide, right?
Yeah.
This is Amos. There we go, man. It's lucky, kid. This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 2. Though they dig into hell, let me start at 1. Amos chapter 9 and 1. I saw Yahweh sitting upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel and the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head of them, of all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth from them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, hence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, hence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out hence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, hence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So Leviathan's coming, man. You can't get in a submarine and go hide in the ocean. Try go to the Bermuda Triangle to find the lost cities and the lost places. You can't go to the heavens. You can't go hide in the earth, in the cliffs. There's no hiding from the power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai.
That's right. Beautiful. Go on.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 148, verse 7. Praise Yahweh from the earth, ye dragons and all deeps, fire and hail, snow and vapor. Fire and hail, snow and vapor, stormy winds, fulfilling his word.
Fulfilling what?
Fulfilling his word.
That's right, man. So he spoke of this from before time. Remember, it's a scourge, spirit for scourges of amendment.
This is Psalm 94. We read this quite a few. Psalm 94 and verse 13. That thou mayest give him rest from the day of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. For Yahweh will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance.
That's right, man. So there's hope at the end of this, man. If you keep the precepts, there's hope for you, Israel, man, but not for these other nations.
Book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
That's right, man. Beautiful. So that's why the prophets are out here, man. They come out here early to prophesy the downfall, you know, and we're blowing the trumpet, man. We're blowing the trumpet. It's not a physical trumpet, it's a spiritual trumpet, man. That's why our people, that's why the Most High says, my sheep will hear my voice. Because not everyone's hearing this. Yeah, and exactly. They're all in mirth, going to football matches, boxing matches. But eventually, you know, it's all gonna change, man. But that's it, man. That's it on the news. Has anyone got anything?
Yeah, another thing that popped up on the news was Putin wanting to do a ceasefire for the whole Christmas thing, isn't it? Their celebration of their Christmas, but he wanted Ukraine to join on force with them, but Ukraine was like, no, we're not doing that because we don't know if it's going to be a setup for them to ambush us. And now Ukraine's also just gone to the UK, and he's got some. I think he just got arms from the UK as well, some support from the UK to do this whole.
And my man he went into America as well.
Yeah,
the president of Ukraine went and ran into America for help, and my man was upset, bro. He's like, look, what are you doing over there? We just told you if you go join and bring any arms with them, we're letting it off on them guys, bro. Don't get it twisted, you know. Don't think you got any getaway. You understand?
But anyway, bring out. You may as well just bring out. Give me Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 13. Alright. Isaiah 13, 14.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 14. And it shall be as the chaste robe, and as And it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. And Salakia, they shall every man turn to his own people.
So what?
They shall every man turn to his own people.
So Russia, like Putin said, yo, Ukraine, you're our people, man. He turned to his own people and said, come and join us in our celebration. This is what we do. Don't do as the damn English guys do. Don't do as the French do. You Ukrainians, you're Russian. Do our celebration of our household. Right? You're not the same as those guys, man.
That's right.
Right? You're all Caucasian. You're all Caucasoids. But you don't hold the same celebration and culture. The Ukrainians have the same culture as the Russians, man.
That's right.
So you, NATO, leave the Ukrainians alone. Let them deal with their brother. That's Russia's little sister, Ukraine there, man. Leave them alone. Deal with your own problems. Look at your damn economy. It's crashing. Look at your genes. It's recessive. Deal with the own problems in your own household. You got an Indian man as a prime minister. Deal with your own problems, man. You've got a bud ding ding, $2.99. You got a bud in your damn parliament house, man.
I hate that.
In what's his name? Was it called number 10?
Yeah, Downing Street.
Downing Street. You got a bud ding ding in Downing Street. So deal with your own problems, man. Don't deal with the Ukrainian problems, man.
That's right.
Leave them alone. The Russians are gonna get on you. The Russians are gonna blow you up if you keep dealing with other people's problems, man. You understand? All praises, man. It's going on. Right? All praises. We're gonna cry aloud.
That's right.
Leave the Ukrainians alone. Deal with your own problems. You got, so let's bring it up, bro. Keep doing that again.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 14.
Read.
And it shall be as the chased roe,
It will be as a chase row.
and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people.
They shall what?
Every man shall turn to his own people.
And that's what we're doing now, man. We're not turning to everybody in the world, man. We're turning to our own people, man. Our own people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
right.
That have been put through hardship, man.
And flee everyone into his own land.
That's what Putin's saying. Come and deal with us, deal with our own celebrations, man. Read.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
And what?
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
And that's what Putin's on, man. Hey, my man, I found him in America, man. Hey, I'm not on that. If I see him, I'm gonna thrust him. I'm gonna slap him about. That's what Putin's on, man. Putin's on thrusting through Ukrainians for dealing with Poland and trying to get their arms snuck in through Poland, man.
That's right. That's right.
You think Russia don't know you guys are sneaking your guns and your arms, your stingers through Poland, and you're making the Polish rich, man. Them Polish are gangsters, man. Going in there, creeping in, taking the guns. You know what I mean? Selling them on eBay, on the black market. The Russians just having a field. Poland's having a field day, man. You thinking they're really going? Them guns are really getting to Ukraine? You dumb. Polish guys, they're sneaky little buggers. We've had them in England. We know what they're like. Right? They love to make a little side hustle, man. With a little speed.
The gun in your house is taking your copper pipes.
They'll take your copper pipes, yeah.
Go so much more, your armory as well.
You know, they say, you got any speed? They don't want crack, they don't want coke and that, they want some speed. Why? So they could quickly get in, get out. You know what I mean? That's your Polish for you, man. So don't get it twisted. You Russians, man, and Ukrainians, man. They're sneaky, man. Alright, go on.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the
They're
sword.
gonna fall by the sword of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Read.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
And that's what they'll do, man. That's what you're seeing on the news, man. Dead children in Ukraine, dead children all around, man. Alright, children dashed to pieces, man. Read.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
And that's, look, this, all you gotta do is go to the sun.
Go YouTube, put the sun, and you'll see it, man. Where Ukraine, and that's what they're talking about. It's Russia and Ukraine. It's been like that for years. It's not been settling down. Alright, children, dash the pieces, go on, and finish at that verse. And the wise rabbit, is that done?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, bring out the verses now, man. Bring out the verses. Psalms. Cry loud.
This is the book of Psalms 132, in verse 11. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David. He will not turn from it.
So the Most High has sworn the truth unto David. He's promised David, man. Alright, and he's not going to break his promise that he gave to David. Read.
Of the fruit of thy body will I set upon thy throne.
Go on.
If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony.
And that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the lesson, man. We have to teach our children the testimony and the covenant that is with Israel. The new covenant is with Israel, and the old covenant is with Israel. The God don't love the whole world, man.
That's right.
He only loves Israelites.
That's right.
Read.
If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children also shall sit upon thy throne forevermore.
For how long?
Forevermore.
Come on, bring it out.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 66. What will ye do, or how will ye hide your sins before the Most High and His angels?
You cannot hide the Most High, Yahweh. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
That's right.
You can't hide your sins, man. Alright? You gotta repent. Alright? Read, bro.
Behold, the Most High Himself is the judge. Fear Him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
Because the trouble is coming upon Jacob, man. So if you want to be delivered like how Meshach, Shadrach, Abednego, Daniel, Jonah, if you want to be delivered, come out here and do the work like Jonah. Alright? Don't have fear and bow down to the idols like how Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego did, man. I have no fear, man. Alright? And if you're gonna pray to the Most High, pray towards the Mount Zion, alright? Pray to Mount Sinai, alright? And pray for deliverance and forgiveness of your ancestors, like how Daniel got delivered from the lions, man. Alright? Bring it out.
Book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High.
But who? But the saints of the Most High
shall take the kingdom.
shall what? Shall take the kingdom. Shall what?
Shall take the kingdom.
The saints of the Most High are going to take the kingdom. Kingdoms are not taken by negotiation or diplomacy, man. Kingdoms are taken with wrath, with war.
That's right.
And the saints are taking this place with war.
That's right.
Prepare for war.
That's right.
Read.
And possess the kingdom.
And what?
And
And possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
Shema This is the book of Revelation.
England forever. England for burn, man.
That's right.
Alright? Israel forever, man.
That's right.
Read, bro.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen.
What has England done?
Babylon is fallen.
What is America?
Babylon is fallen.
What is Italy?
Babylon is fallen.
What is Russia?
Babylon is fallen.
This whole place is fallen, man. Your economy is fallen. Your seeds are recessive. You need a black man to have a child now. You guys are fallen, man. Even your men can hardly make children, man. They need a black girl, man. And they're flaming sodomites.
That's right.
This place is done. With your sodomites, man. Babylon is done. Alright, read.
Babylon is fallen.
Alright.
It's fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Alright, because you made all the nations do of your damn folly Christmas, New Year's, alright, Easter, all your paganism, Babylon is done. And on that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahar, Rakor, Kadash. Kwam Yeshua.
Kwam Yeshua.
Alright, Ba'ashem Mashiach.
Ba'ashem Mashiach. Ba'ashem Mashiach.